Iqbal's legacy, an excerpt. It is generally granted that Iqbal is both one of the most significant and influential Muslim writers and thinkers of modern times. His poetry, especially, captivated the hearts and minds not only of general audiences who heard it recited in large gatherings or read it as text, but also of scholars, intellectuals, and other distinguished figures from various walks of life. Iqbal can easily be classed as a modern Muslim reformer. The distinction of his reformist thought is threefold. First, it takes an integralist view of Islam, affirming it both as doctrine and as practice, or as religion and as culture, and establishing a strong link between these two aspects. Second, it is dynamic in not only admitting the possibility, but also underlining the necessity of reinterpreting the content of Islamic tradition. Third, it is open ended, in that it admits of interaction between Islamic and non Islamic traditions. In the history of modern thought, when that history deigns to recognize the merit of the works of non Western thinkers, Iqbal will be remembered as one who mounted a spirited defense of the possibility of religion in a so called scientific age. The boldness of Iqbal's approach is striking. Instead of offering an apology for religion and claiming that it is too abstruse or recondite a matter to be examined by philosophy, he challenges philosophy to study religion as an attempt to approach reality as a whole. At the same time, Iqbal, far from rehashing the old arguments for the existence of God or of a spiritual realm, redefines the terms of the argument. He places his primary reliance on experience, while granting the normalcy of sense perception and of scientific knowledge based on that sense perception. He maintains that other equally natural modes of knowledge exist. He rejects the notion that religious or mystic experience is by definition arcane or mysterious, holding instead that such experience is as open to critical scrutiny as the so called scientific knowledge. Iqbal's attempt to bridge the perceived methodological gap between religion and philosophy is an important contribution to epistemology. But perhaps Iqbal's most enduring legacy consists in his zestful affirmation of life. A study of Iqbal's life reveals that he was interested in practically everything that life had to offer. He read much, he thought much, he dreamed much, and he hoped much. He corresponded with many people. He had made close friendships with many people from many different communities and nationalities. And above all, he was open to new ideas. His readers find his work inspiring. No less inspiring to them is his decidedly positive attitude towards life.